G'day guys, Mark here and welcome back to the Iron Empire. In this episode, it takes 2 trips interstate and 8 long months to get the Plymouth Duster from Texas to South Australia. Would we do it all again? Probably not. Okay guys, so here we are in Melbourne, down on the docks where all the containers are and stuff that gets shipped in at a container fumigation place, and we're here to see what the hell is the go with this duster. It's been pulled out of the container, checked for all the crap they check them for. Asbestos was one of them. I'm not sure what happened there, but basically got past that section of it and now it's at some other section. I don't know, there's so much involved, but basically it's come here to be cleaned and they weren't happy. They wanted the seats pulled out of it, they wanted the carpet out of it, the underlay out of it. Oh man, it snowballed and it was just going to turn into a shit fight. So I thought, you know what, I'll get in the car, I'm going to go deal with it myself. So I drove into the night, just got a bit of shut eye, and then I'm up 6:30 a.m, crack of dawn, ready to deal with this. So let's go inside. Let's go deal with this bloody car. So we're here with the car. It's still dark, super wet, and just not good scenario. I'm looking at this freaking car and holy shit, it's literally just been used between when it left Texas, on the dock in America, on the dock in Australia, wherever it may be. I haven't worked it out yet, but it's just been used as a rubbish tip because this thing, they don't give a fuck, man. These people, absolute scumbags. Not the people here, the people that have been dealing with this car, people in general. This is just absolutely fucking atrocious. Look at what they've done to this thing. Now, obviously, I was expecting this car to be pretty rough. It's a full build, but dude, to destroy what was left of it, a bit disappointing. You know, the asbestos people, I assume, have gone through it, torn the door trims out of the back. Well, you know, not door trims because it's a coupe, but they just rip into whatever they need to and they don't give a fuck. Look at this shit. Ruin my trims, pull all the trim. Look at this, just bent shit back, just pulled screws out, fucking throwing screws away. Like, look at this, man. Bent. All damaged that. Look at this, that's metal. That's a metal trim that they've just bent and just fucked it. How this shit is allowed is fucking unbelievable, man. They just get no repercussions. They've undone a few screws and just torn this car to shreds. They have no one to answer to. There's no repercussions, no one to answer to, and this is what they do to your car. Anyway, I'm gonna get cleaning, and once the sun comes up, it's a bit of light, we'll have a bit of a better look around. So let's get stuck into it. Alright, so the sun's finally up. Not a bad morning, but I could be thinking of better things to be doing. Although I've been excited to see this thing. Oh man, bit of heartbreak. It is pretty rough. To be honest with you, I shouldn't have expected any better. It's about what was explained, but yeah, you obviously always hope it's a bit better than it is. But yeah, she's got a fair bit of rust in it, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's a Duster, and there's not many in the country, very few. So I'll continue chipping away, pulling shit out of this car, cleaning it, and then hopefully it'll be ours soon. Alright, so what started off as a freezing cold morning, I'm starting to warm up, I'm bloody cooking now. We've torn so much out of this car. I now have to sort of neaten all this up and compile it so it doesn't get lost between now and when I actually get the car. Oh man, this is just a freaking headache. Just doing as much as I can to get this thing clean, and so the least work these guys have to do so I don't get jabbed for the cleaning. I'm just going to keep chipping away and neaten up some stuff, and then yeah, then we just play the waiting game. Man, this thing's rusty, so rusty. Alright, so I'm done here on the Duster, or as I'm calling it now, the Ruster, because it is so rusty. I've spent, I don't even know what the time is, I think I've spent about 6.5 hours on this thing, cleaning it, stripping it and cleaning it, and I'm still at the mercy of the biosecurity officers, which we won't know until they book it in. It could be a couple of weeks, 3 weeks even, or more. We're at the mercy of these pricks, and they can knock me back on, a bit of grime here, a bit of grit, a bit of dirt, a bit of dust, like the most petty things. So we just hope that we get someone that's good, someone that's reasonable, and someone that's in a good mood on the day. Fingers crossed this all goes smoothly from here on in. Alright, here we are, not even 1 week later, and as you can see now, we have the XC loaded up. The reason for this is that we're heading to Melbourne yet again. This time, this is coming with us. Okay, so here we are on the road yet again, and not even a week later. Fortunately, biosecurity who had to inspect the Duster actually had a time slot in their schedule, and they inspected it on Friday and the car passed. So super stoked on that, because we were expecting like a 3 week or more wait. So we're heading back to Melbourne. It's now Sunday, and we were heading over with an empty trailer, and between So we missed the turn and we then pulled down this little side dirt track to get back onto the correct road, and we thought this was a perfect opportunity to pull up and take some shots, because this will be the last time we get a chance to take some photos of the XC getting towed by the XR8. So we got Falcon towed by a Falcon with the sun going down, country roads. So this is what it's all about. Get out, see your country, see Australia. It's freaking awesome. We're just soaking up the last couple of hours of the of this journey. We'll be at our destination pretty soon. We'll be going along the pretty much along the border of Victoria and New South Wales for the last couple of hours, which is along a lot of lakes and little towns along there, and it's freaking awesome. So this is it, last day with the XC. We freaking love this car, but as you guys know, there's always another one around the corner on the channel, like the Duster for tomorrow. We're super keen on that. But yeah, freaking amazing car. The family's gonna love it who has bought this, and we're gonna jump in, make some tracks, and make the most of this sunset. Freaking sick. Useless. But one comes on and it goes off. All right, so here we are, Melbourne, for the second time in less than a week. This time Andrew's with me, and this time we're hopefully going home with a car. See your car for the first time?
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
Good. Better.
All right, good. It's here. We're gonna load up now, grab a few parts, throw them in the car, and get this junk tied on. Alright, we're all loaded up now, ready to roll. We even put the door on and strapped it up so it looks like a car. Done our best to zip tie the boot down. This thing is just like hanging together by hopes and dreams, but this is going to be one cool hot rod. Alright, we're ready to go. 7:30, sun's coming up over Melbourne. There's the Westgate Bridge. We're going to hit the road, make tracks. We'll be home tonight. We might make a few stops along the way and actually take it all in, but we've got a lot of driving to do. So let's hit the road. Oh yeah, we freaking made it. I didn't want to say anything the whole time, but it was going smooth. Everything was working sweet, and I didn't want to jinx it and say we made it, but this was a sweet, nice, easy trip for a change. So I'm not sure I'm gonna unload this thing. I might just park the trailer, deal with it tomorrow, because I am knackered. But here we are, home, made it with a Duster. All right, guys, so as you can see, the Duster is finally in the shed. It has taken like about 8 months to get from Texas to my shed, and it has been a grueling process. There was complications every step of the way. Obviously, 2 trips to Melbourne. It's been sitting on the dock, and absolute nightmare. Would definitely not be bringing any more vehicles in from the States. Unfortunately, the car's a bit rougher than I was hoping. Although there was plenty of photos taken and sent, and I was warned that it was a roughie, it was not to be known that once I got under the carpet, things were much worse than I was expecting. So I have no complaints at all, but unfortunately, there's a hell of a lot of work involved in this car. Now, that's not going to put us off. We still love this thing. How can you not? It is so sick. We're looking forward to getting stuck into it. We've got some massive plans, and we have an ultimate goal of what we want to do with this car, but realistically, this is a long way down the list of on the priority list. So nothing's going to happen too soon, but we're going to dabble a little bit. I might do a little bit more of a talk about what's involved in bringing a car over from the States. Not that I really want to revisit that. Maybe it's nothing anyone wants to know or hear about, but yeah, it's just becoming harder and harder, and way more expensive than it used to be in the past. So anyway, at least it's here now, and we can tinker with it at our leisure. Such a cool thing. Now, those of you who are new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let us know what you think of the Duster, and also go back and check out some of the old videos. I've got a ton of videos on the channel. And also, for those who want to support, check out the online store. We still have plenty of winter merch left. We got 2 different sort of beanies. We got hoodies, different colors, flannies, trackies. We got the lot. So the support goes a long way. So thanks for coming back to the channel, and I'll see you all on an upcoming episode. Cheers, guys.